Hi, welcome to today's video. My name's Paul. So this is week 6 of this soft pastel challenge that I set myself. Basically, I wanted to teach myself to draw and paint landscapes using soft pastels. And this is week 6, as I said, a month and a half now. And I'm starting to get some confidence using the soft pastels. And I think the confidence comes from just experience. Using different brands of soft pastel on different types and brands of paper will produce different results. And as you experiment with different things, you start to get an understanding of what the final results will look like when you combine certain types of pastels with certain types of paper. And for me, once I have that sort of knowledge, my confidence in producing art increases, because I have some idea then of what the final result will probably look like. And as I say, that just makes me more confident using the pastels then. And I think confidence does have a big effect on how the final artwork looks, and certainly how you feel about the artwork. Soft pastels, like many other types of visual art, is all about sort of mark making. And if you can make confident marks, they usually look better than more hesitant marks. So the whole confidence thing, as your confidence increases, the quality of the art can also increase. Whether or not other people think the paintings are any good is, well, that's up to them. I go by the sort of, and I'm sort of paraphrasing here, but Andy Warhol once said, just let other people get on with making up their own minds whether they like your art or not. You can just spend that time instead focusing on creating more art. So in other words, don't really worry too much about whether other people like your art or not. Some people will, some people won't, and some people don't like your art because they're not really interested in any art. It's not just your art they don't have an interest in, they just are not interested in art in general. When you put your artwork out into the world, whether it's virtually or in real life, I've always found that the majority of people are positive. As I say, some people are neutral, but it's maybe just they're not really into art of any description. You will, of course, get the occasional negative person, the haters. I wouldn't worry about those, I would just ignore them. When it comes to the internet, you always get these very negative people. I really don't understand them. And to be honest, I couldn't be bothered trying to understand them. They're just very negative people. Just remove their comments and block them from my account and move on. I think that's the best way to deal with them. Okay, this is then a scan of the final result. I quite like the feeling of space in this one. The painting started off, I didn't really have a plan for the painting. I knew I wanted a more sort of sweeping landscape, so that's why I put it in landscape format. Most of my paintings, landscape paintings, are done in portrait format. I knew I wanted some sort of distant hills and they were going to be a bluish color, but apart from that, I just sort of made it up as I went along. But like I say, I'm happy with the final results. Okay, if you'd like to subscribe, just click on the big red subscribe button below and hopefully see you in the next video.